ये है की
और ये है का
और आप देख रहे हैं बॉलीवुड हंगामा
विद फरीदून।
कीप ऑन वॉचिंग।
नहीं आज मेरा सर बहुत दुख रहा है. Well, that's what Arjun Kapoor says, and then Kareena Kapoor replies that भाड़ में जाए तेरा सर, and then the action follows. But that is sort of interesting and unusual chemistry that we are seeing in Ki and Ka promo, which is making it extremely interesting and something to just watch out for. So first of all, huge pleasure to have you guys, Kareena and Arjun, on Bollywood Hungama, and very interesting.
आपने कभी ऐसे बोला?
सर में दर्द हो रहा है?
हाँ.
You know, मैं आपको प्राइवेट बताऊं.
अच्छा ठीक.
Privately, not in front of me.
On camera. I'll surely tell you a few things. Okay, so unusual sort of, you know, when you see it. A promo, I'm talking about these lines first of all, that you know, in terms of the entire physicality, generally it's a man who's supposed to be just.
Well, they are poking fun at that thought.
Right.
In the film, very simple सी picture है यार. It's a romantic comedy. It's about two people who are compatible, who love each other. They just happen to be unique in their own ways. He is a little more unique because society is conditioned to seeing men a certain way.
Right.
She represents the ideology of today's women. They would like to be more like her, and there are many women that are evolving like how she is in the film. She's ambitious. She wants to be successful. तो क्या होता है जब दो अलग अलग इंसान मिलते हैं तो रोमांस किस तरह होता है, एक अंडरस्टैंडिंग किस तरह बनती है. तो ये तो जो सीन है फिल्म के बीच में आता है, एक नोक झोंक वाला सीन है वेयर इट्स जस्ट अ रिवर्स टेक ऑन नॉर्मली अ वुमन वुड से दैट नहीं मैं थक गई हूँ घर का काम करके, आज मेरा सर बहुत दुख रहा है कल, व्हेन द मैन इज रियली रेडी टू बी इंटिमेट. So he's troubling her in the scene. It's nothing else because after that immediately I turn around. आदमी कभी ना नहीं बोलेगा.
Okay, and when your mom in the movie, sorry Sampath, she just when you tell her that he is willing to be your wife, and she says that sex हुआ है कि नहीं हुआ है, that so you know this entire thing that कहीं कुछ गड़बड़ तो नहीं है या whatever, at least everything is sorted or that way. So you find it unusual, progressive? I would say it's progressive that a mother telling because generally it's considered that ये सब बातें तो करनी ही नहीं चाहिए.
Yeah, but I think not in 2016. I mean, I think people
sure
are quite
many
open and they're quite, you know, that's what we're representing, because this whole entire concept I think people don't like to address.
Right.
The fact that there are stay-at-home husbands, there are people who the wives are working and the husbands are looking after the house. I think it's quite normal, but people don't like to talk about it.
Right.
So like that, there are a lot of things which are, you know, in the film, which are talking points, which I think.
And she's a unique mother-in-law also in that way. So the fact that that's the first thing she tells me, and she checks with her, is also to try and diffuse the situation and to make light of the situation, because we think she'll overreact or she'll not like it, but she turns around and throws a very relevant question just to create a funny moment at that point in time. So that's when you see the film, all this will all kind of seem very natural. That's the nice part. It's all done in jest and humor.
Right.
It's not to create कि sex के बारे में बात करनी है या it's just in the flow of it how it comes. That's the nice part.
Right. But I'm sure that's important as well. I'm sure.
Sex?
Yeah.
हाँ जरूरी होता है ना, before marriage बोला तो सौरभ जी ने.
Now, when Rajat Kapoor, I think who's playing your father, and he says that मर्द हो तुम, and अगर तुम्हें doubt हो तो चड्डी में जाके. So you know, there's a bit of, if you look at it from an audience perspective, when I'm looking at it, you're also just you know, passing a comment like a satire on
younger
people.
society,
and you can take it any way whatsoever. Such sort of writing, I think Mr. Balki is here right now. I think he's got a very interesting way of writing. Correct. That even Chini Kam, we've seen the way he just approached the entire situation like a old man and a much younger woman. Correct. It came across in a very entertaining manner. Is it the USP in a way, the writing, which is unusual?
I think his films, he is the USP of his films. We've had the pleasure of working with him. His material will always be unique because he's a very unique, quirky individual. I know he's sitting behind you, so I have to praise him a little extra, but I've been saying this throughout. Right. He's like a child, and his films are a true extension of him. He's a very, very interesting person, and I think that's why interesting things come out of him. He's got a different take on life. He's got a different take on a lot of things, which is important. You need to have a perspective to be a storyteller, and that is where I think Ki and Ka also has emerged out of that. is he just narrated a two-liner to me. He said, every boy grows up wanting to be like his mother.
Excuse me.
Bless you. Bless you again. What if a boy grew up, bless you again. What if a boy grew up wanting to be like his father?
Right.
Like his mother, sorry. That line retake karna padega, sorry. No. Every boy grows up wanting to be like his father. What if a boy grew up wanting to be like his mother? And I was hooked on one line. So if a director within one line can bait an actor to watch this film, I was dying to do the film. So that's his skill set. I think the USP of the film is, for me, it's romance like this has not been seen on Hindi screen. It's very nonchalant, it's very normal, it's very real. It's how two people who are two young people when they fall in love, how they would be. I think we've always seen the larger than life romance. We've never seen this intimacy of a couple within their bedroom, within their house, within their kitchen.
Right.
You've not seen that romance in Hindi films.
Gravy Train as well.
Yeah, so
Right.
I think that's the USP. Is the poster. You feel comfortable seeing two people. It looks like these two people should be together.
Right.
It's not the typical Hindi film. थोड़ी हटके.
Your fans, we've spoken about in the past as well. They are, I think, extremely.
इतने मैसेज आते होंगे ना.
Yeah, seriously.
मतलब मैं शायद ट्विटर छोड़ दूँ क्योंकि अब मुझे बोलने लग गए कि you have to bring her to speak to us, you have to bring her to talk to us, you have to say.
You know, I've been interacting with the fans for a long time. We've had many conversations over many films. I've spoken to you about that in the past as well. They're extremely happy with Ki and Ka because it's coming across as a very performance-oriented role, and you're looking extremely, I think, beautiful, as well as your styling, I think, is excellent. Your dialogue delivery is something which is very today and very different from what we've seen in the past. Does it excite you that the fans who stood by you, and in fact I think you are one of the very few actors who's got fan clubs which is having the maximum number of followers, more than 4 lakh followers I believe one of your fan clubs is having?
No, I think that of course every film is different, and this film's requirement was that, and that's the reason why I wanted to be a part of it, is because it was different from anything that I've done in the last couple of years. Like Arjun said, that I think it's a very intimate film, you know, that's why the focus is just on these two characters, you know, and I think that's the kind of films that Balki sir makes, and I think they're excited about it because of the combination of all of us coming together, the fact that Arjun and me haven't worked together. There's a lot of things.
वो मेरे साथ काम करना चाहती थी, उनका सपना पूरा हो गया.
Okay. All right, I'll come to that part. In fact,
Actually, वो भी role reversal किया.
In fact, Kareena has said in one interview that Saif loves Arjun because he knows I'm so fond of him. Saif understands and appreciates the fact that people admire his wife, but then he's also very protective of me. I don't know, one day Nawab Saab might just pick up a gun and do something. After the sort of chemistry that you've shared with Kareena in this movie, which is being talked about a lot.
I can be rest assured.
Have you had that experience that?
Well, I can be rest assured Nawab Saab will never do that with me because I know him as an individual before he got married to Kareena, so I have my own equation with him. I was an assistant on Salam Ishq. I was an assistant on Kal Ho Na Ho.
Okay.
I used to go knocking on his door to call him for the shot, so he's seen me for a long enough time. And of course, the first person to message me after seeing the trailer was Saif. For appreciating everything, every aspect that an actor craves recognition for. Whether it's the body language, whether it's the ease. And this is the genre that he has defined.
Right.
So coming from him, and he said that also, because I replied, I said, it means a lot coming from you because you own this genre. I mean, it's called a Saif Ali Khan film when you see a rom-com normally because of what he's achieved in this genre. So he said, no, I know that, but I like how differently you've interpreted it. It's really nice. So when a fellow actor has praised you, I don't think the Nawab Saab side will come out because he understands celluloid and real life are very,
you
very
should have told me that बंदूक देखी है मैंने. मेरे सपनों में आती है बंदूक.
फिर लोग अश्लील ख्याल सोच लेते कि बंदूक देखी है मैंने मतलब क्या है. नहीं, नवाब का थोड़ा सा डिफरेंट एक्चुअली वो भी है. नवाब साहब के साथ क्या है कि he's got a very interesting take on life and sense of humor and all that. So I think if anybody will appreciate this film, he definitely will because he's one of those little off thinkers also. Whatever little I know of him, he's a guy who will appreciate this thought more than even others would.
Absolutely. When we see the promo and we've seen the songs as well, when we see Ji Huzuri, you guys seem to be having a bit of a tiff over there as well. Considering Balki films are always, they come up with something unusual. Post the Ji Huzuri part, when you're having like a bit of a no joke and everything, how is the trajectory that it takes? So that something unusual
film.
comes across. Yeah.
You have to see it ना. आप आइए 1st April को देखिए जरूर देखना मत भूलिए. We've
That's the beauty of the film,
Yeah,
the way
right.
we've kind of shown
my
this
question
role
primarily
reversal.
is that in the sense कि आप साथ में आए, romance हुआ, comedy हुआ, and then after that breakup हुआ,
Obstacles
जो भी है,
come in the way, correct.
फिर आप शायद वापस आ जाएं. So नयापन क्या है? Considering the movie is looking so new, what is it?
The whole concept as to why the problem also happens is new.
yeah.
Okay.
It's never been seen before.
This issue that this couple faces is not माँ बाप, not
Yeah, it's not what you regulate.
It's not what you're thinking.
Right.
The conflict.
Right.
It is something truly unique, and that is, I think, the एक होता है असल, तो हमने ट्रेलर दिया है, सूद जो है वो आपको फिल्म देख के मिलेगा.
क्या बात है? No, personally, I think I'm looking forward to it. I think
That's
it's one of the-
important. I think
it's apart like what I personally feel is apart from Kapoor and Son, this is the promo for me, which is the best promo that I've seen in this year. Music, very interesting song that you're having. You're loving the entire, just flaunting your high heels. Which is
You should give interviews also now in high heels.
देखिए करीना कपूर के साथ काम करने के लिए मैंने क्या क्या नहीं किया, सोचिए. मतलब हील्स पहन लिए.
Right.
वो तो आज पहन के आई है, चलिए थोड़े से.
Yeah, you should be dancing in these now.
Okay, so what is your favorite song in the
Mine
movie?
is high heels.
Okay.
But I'm more excited about the fact that how Balki sir has used it in his film. He's made me dance in the heels. Na?
Right.
He never told me till the week before shooting that he chose the song because I am going to dance in the heels.
अच्छा
So
लग रहा है.
that
Otherwise, there was no way that he was going to keep a Punjabi song in his film.
I think it kind of just had the energy that he wanted, but it was the high heels because I'm sure he had thought of this visual that I'll make Arjun dance in the heels.
अच्छा like that.
So I love the song because यार सुनते मन करता है डांस करने का. मेरे लिए वो बहुत जरूरी होता है जब मैं गाना सुनता हूँ. It's one
Okay.
of my favorite songs.
And there's Foolish. I think my personal favorite is Foolish. The
Oh,
Ilia
yeah,
Raja.
very nice.
Ilia
The
Raja
Most
is
Wanted
like
Munda, I think, has the right energy. It talks about the concept of the film a lot more. So I like that song a lot.
Even Foolish is written also very nicely. I think the fact that it speaks about the push and pull of a relationship,
yeah,
the early
exactly,
dynamic.
exactly.
And he's saying just give in, and she's saying I can't give in because this is so silly.
It's a
They are they are calling themselves only fools in the
Yeah,
song.
yeah.
So when you see it in the film, it's amazing that that's the thought process that you're seeing in that song. She's saying, yeah, it makes sense, but it's the most illogical thing I've ever thought of. And he's like, so, but forget it, na, we are illogical people. There's a conversation in the song.
Absolutely.
It's
Even
very
I think
nice.
lyrics of Ji Huzuri, I think
Super.
is
That
very good.
It's so
Yeah.
relevant to today's relationships.
Right. Arjun and Kareena, we are having a bit of a quiz with both of you guys. So we'll do it simultaneously, and you can win something in that as well.
But we both answer together.
No, in a sense, one question to you, one question to her. So it's like जो आपका जो whether you are and you're
आप भी
playing for
hamper
this.
लेके आए हो आज.
You're playing for this. This is a
What is this?
it's a headphone that you
Oh,
can
not
possibly
bad,
have.
yeah. Very nice.
So you have to literally just battle it out, the battle of sexes. The idea is like one question to you and one question to her.
What are the general
Now,
questions?
No, it is corporate quiz for Kareena Kapoor
Oh.
and that
Corporate quiz as
stay
in-
at home quiz.
आपको
for
बजट
Arjun
के बारे में
Kapoor.
डिस्कशन करनी है.
No,
और मुझे
no.
प्याज के भाव पे चर्चा करनी है. चलिए खेलते हैं फरीदून के साथ. कौन है
the first
फिल्म में
question.
पति और कौन है पत्नी? आइए.
What is the corporate headquarters for Kareena Kapoor? Ladies first. What is the corporate
नहीं यार जेंट्स
headquarters?
फर्स्ट खेलते हैं ना.
अब मैं कर सकता हूँ. मैं कर
give
सकता हूँ.
Kareena
अगर इजाजत आपकी
breathing
हो तो मैं
space.
कर
Of
सकता
course.
हूँ. Okay, Arjun Kapoor.
जी.
Stay at home quiz for you. What is the current price of 1 kg potato in upmarket localities like Bandra and Andheri?
ऑप्शंस दीजिए.
ऑप्शन दे सकता हूँ मैं
Phone a
आपको.
friend.
अगर आप मुझे रेंज
I would like to-
मैं
I would-
रेंज भी सेटल कर जाऊंगा. रेंज
चलिए,
रेंज
range
0 to 5
दीजिए.
rupees. So I can
आप रेंज देंगे कि मैं
ना
अप्रोक्सीमेट?
मैं नहीं. आप अगर बताएंगे
Per kilo.
तो पर किलो potatoes in Bandra Andheri.
इतना स्पेसिफिक बैंड्रा अंधेरी.
तुम झूठ के तो
हाँ मैं झूठ वाला हूँ, मुझे नहीं पता बैंड्रा.
झूठ का बता दो.
Bandra Andheri के बीच में जो आता है तो आप कर सकते
चलो मैं गैस करता हूँ 150 रुपीज.
हैं. Potato?
Potatoes का 150
क्या पता यार, मुझे नहीं पता.
We'll be on the road.
नहीं मुझे अब
22
40.
rupees per kg. It's like 20 to 25. That could have.
40 rupees.
So it's like-
टमाटर, प्याज and potato. Potato will be
potato
little
is
less.
22. Potato is 22
मैंने आज तक
kgs
सब्जी का
per
पैसा
kg.
नहीं. मेरी आदत है कोई कम मांगे तो मैं ज्यादा देता हूँ पैसे, तो मैं शायद दे नहीं देता.
150
You have
बहुत
reached
बात.
150.
But I'll give what is
तो
that?
चावल का भाव भी नहीं है.
150.
वो- but वो guy
अभी आपको
said
अकाउंट
potato.
आपको अभी खाता खोलना बाकी है. Kareena, What is the corporate headquarters of Google called?
Corporate headquarters of Google means in Gurgaon, na?
No.
In USA.
Not in India, bro.
In USA.
Where it started from, the founding. San Francisco.
It's in California.
There's a name for
Yeah, Silicon Valley.
it. No.
Then
That's a valley. That's a place where it's a big place. That's like
you have to
Bandra.
give options.
नहीं ऑप्शन के बिना ये गेम नहीं खेल पाएंगे बहुत
Yeah, at least not me.
नहीं पर मैं 150 रुपए दे रहा हूँ आलू क्या लोग मुझे बेचने आएंगे जरूर आलू ले लो जैसे गाना पार्टी कराते ना वेलकम में वैसे होने वाला
नहीं
मेरे
लेकिन मुझे मैं तो 150
yeah.
मैं सोच भी सकता था उसके लिए
नहीं मैं तो ऐसे देने के लिए दे रहा था यार पैसे क्या फर्क पड़ता है
जी actually I don't have options right now but it's
Now
very famous
answer
actually.
this.
Googleplex okay we'll come to the second one which is very simple for Arjun Kapoor. What are the main ingredients for used to normally prepare tea?
मेन इंग्रेडिएंट्स मतलब चाय पत्ती चाहिए होती है
हाँ
और दूध चाहिए होता है
Right.
डिपेंड्स अगर आप चीनी लेते हो या नहीं लेते हो तो शुगर फ्री होता है कई लोगों के लिए
Right.
अगर आप अदरक वाली पीते हो तो अदरक
नहीं
और पानी?
we'll settle for
इलायची वाली नहीं पानी हाँ मैं आ
पानी?
रहा था उसमें पानी भी होता है पर मैं आ रहा था उसमें I was giving you flavors
Yeah,
also.
I think
I was overcompensating for the last
he
question.
has nailed it.
मसाला चाहिए.
Over nailed it actually.
नहीं, उसमें
But
मसाला ना डाल दो।
we'll give it to him. We'll give it to him for
हल्दी.
this. So one Arjun
Zero.
Kapoor has 1-0. So Kareena Kapoor, you
Better
have
ask
to
me a
really-
good
No,
question.
I'll ask you very simple question now. Very simple question. Name the sons of Dhirubhai Ambani who are now the owners of Reliance Group.
दोनों ने आपकी पिक्चर प्रोड्यूस की है
But now this is a question.
This is the question. now.
Okay, चलो मुकेश
Considering
Anand.
Mukesh and Anand. Considering पहला question थोड़ा सा भारी था तो second question. So now it is 1-all both of you. What is the cost of Amul Taza 1 liter carton?
यार आई एम लैक्टोज इंटॉलरेंट तो मैं दूध नहीं पीता तो घर पे दूध आता नहीं मेरी बहन भी नहीं पीती सही बात है यार ये तो मैं अभी ऑडियंस को देख के बोलता
Between
नहीं
60
पता
and 80.
इनको पता होगा
नहीं
बेगम
You
को पता होगा
you want to take a guess?
महंगा होगा यार दूध तो थोड़ा महंगा ही होता है अब मैं ज्यादा बोलूंगा आप हंस दोगे फिर से
She is near actually.
Yeah.
100 रुपए पकड़ते हैं ना
90 is
90
near.
rupees. 90 rupees for
60
pack Nestle
60
pack.
का तो नहीं हो सकता
I'm talking about Amul Taza.
नहीं तो
No, a
60 रुपए।
particular one
60
tetra
रुपए
pack
ना
का.
हाँ तो 60 रुपीज चलो 65
60.
60
Yeah, so
या
I said
65
Okay,
60
we'll
to
settle
80.
for it's around 58. So
हाँ, तो 60 ना
we'll give you that.
हाँ,
We'll give you that.
60 to 80.
हाँ,
We'll give you
Amul,
that.
but Amul is-
We'll give you that.
Amul
But
is
you are
Indian
helping
also,
him.
ना?
You're helping him in a way. And
बट वही तो रिलेशनशिप
yeah,
होती है
अच्छा,
50-50
Lifeline.
2-1 as of now. Third question for Kareena Kapoor. What is the full form of KYC?
I'll just be back
What?
मैं
KYC.
मेरा फोन आ
I don't work in a corporate firm. You're asking me.
In
No,
your
KYC for all is current you call. That is what it is, KYC.
What is KYC?
KYC is I think it's primarily used for your banks and banking sector.
RTGS पता है ना? RTGS we know. Actors only know RTGS.
Okay, it's know your customer.
Know your customer.
Yeah.
But you think I do online banking?
But it is something which is mandatory
The
now.
terminology.
KYC is something that you have to share with banks. Everyone has to share with banks.
I
That is
better be
something-
asking my mom all these questions.
As of now, 2-1 still. When doing laundry, load of fine fabrics and delicate sweaters, what water temperature should you use? Cold, hot, or super hot? Now I'm giving you options. Cold,
When
hot.
you're using when you're
Laundry, load
fine
of fine
clothes.
fabrics and delicate sweaters. What water temperature should you use?
गरम,
Cold, hot,
गरम,
or super
क्या
hot?
पता यार?
You take a guess.
Can I call my laundry
Fabrics
guy?
and delicate sweaters. Delicate sweaters.
गर्म पानी में श्रिंक हो जाते हैं ना? तो
Dry cleaning करना पड़ता है.
ठंडे पानी में करना चाहिए.
He's right. He's got 3-1 as of now. So Kareena Kapoor, you need. Okay, I'm asking you a very simple question now. What is the full form of TDS?
Tax deductible something.
So
So
At source. So 3-2.
that's all.
3-2. 3-2.
tax deduct TDS वो
Tax
चेक से
deducted
काट
at
के
source.
आता है.
हाँ, हम तक पहुंचता नहीं है तो हमें कैसे पता
हाँ,
क्या
चेक
होगा
से
full
काट
form?
करके TDS आता है.
This has become a financial question.
Yeah, this is not corporate.
पैसे कितने हर चीज में?
It is corporate. It is, trust me. Which material, Arjun Kapoor, last question to you. Which material is best to clean mirrors and windows, cloth or paper?
Definitely not your T-shirt. That I can say.
Paper.
Like paper for mirror.
Yeah.
Because
I think he's a quite a.
I just said
no,
paper.
that even I knew in the film I've cleaned with paper and all the mirror and all.
good.
ऐसा किया है.
4
And घर पे you observe ना
as of
somebody
now.
cleaning ऐसा नहीं.
So Kareena Kapoor technically he has won.
Yeah.
But
what about me?
You can still redeem and
Okay.
ये
that
headphone
way.
मैं उन्हीं को दूंगा.
So let's just
But ask me an easy one,
I'm asking you.
Faridoon.
I'm asking a very simple question. Total deduction under section 80C, 80CC and 80CCD
I'm not interested in answering this
together cannot exceed. It's very simple.
What is so simple?
Total deduction. How much is the amount on which no tax is incurred? What is the
your
amount?
minimum income
Yeah.
which you're allowed to have without tax. No, maximum
No,
income.
in the sense.
Maximum is 33%.
No.
that is
Total
the amount
deduction
of
and कितना deduction आपका होना चाहिए? That cannot exceed in the sense कि इतना amount जो है आप जो है उसके ऊपर आपको you have to just submit the documents and all these things. That is
वही
something
तो कह
which is
रहा
not
हूँ, अगर
taxed.
आप सपोजिंग अगर आप मुझे
1
याद है
lakh.
नहीं 33,000 हुआ करता था जब मैं पढ़ा.
नहीं आप she's closer. You
1
want
lakh.
to take another wild guess?
Yeah, 1.5 lakhs.
1.5
Yeah.
lakhs. So
Listen, I know now.
yeah,
We are
absolutely.
equal, huh?
Yeah,
Very good.
33,000 तक बिल्कुल.
नहीं
33,000.
अरे स्कूल में वो 33,000 वाला एक आंकड़ा दिया था
जी.
to explain to you
Right.
that if
But-
you make above this much you pay this
But
much. if
the
you
good
pay-
news is that the car has won as of now. So
Why? I knew. I just lost the first that Google
हाँ,
wala.
that
देख
so
दे तो
4-3
इनको headphone भी.
4-3
इनको headphone
so
भी.
we'll have to
कोई बात
we'll have to give
सूटकेस
to
इनको सूट
आप
करेगा.
बात ऐसे सकते हैं
काम पे जाने के लिए ये देखिए.
Congratulations to
Well done, Arjun.
बॉस जब बक करे तो कान पे लगा के you can listen to
Well
you.
done. ले लो, no problem. I'll sacrifice.
Let's quickly do a bit of a rapid fire, and we have some Facebook questions. Let's try and wrap it as possible. We'll take Arjun once again first, if you
Yeah, yeah.
an actor from the industry who can make for an ideal stay-at-home hubby.
यार पिछली बार वरुण बोला था तो उसने गाली दे दी. I don't think anybody is liking the thought so far. Stay at home husband. I can't.
Anyone that comes to your mind.
But from the I don't know. I can't think of one person like offhand. But I think Adi would be nice. He seems like a very calm,
Aditya
patient Aditya Roy Kapoor. He would be nice.
We'll settle for that. Which food dish you'd like to cook for the following people? Which food dish? Kareena Kapoor. What would you like to cook for Kareena Kapoor?
Lal mas, jangli mas. और पाया actually.
Oh, पाया.
Okay. Anshula Kapoor.
तो कुछ भी बना तो खुश हो जाएगी. उसके आंखों में आंसू आ जाएंगे खुशी
Yeah.
के कि मेरा भाई खाना बनाता है. हाँ, something gluten free for me.
Salman Khan.
He has something called mixture, which if I could learn how to make that, it's a combination of everything that is made in the day that he has at night.
Okay. And Ranveer Singh.
रणवीर सिंह को कॉफी का उल्टा बना है क्या कुछ जो पिला दे तो आदमी शांत हो जाए.
Really?
वो
Calm
मैं उन्हें वैल्यूम दे देता ताकि शांत हो जाए कुछ देर के लिए. हमारी बगल के सेट पे शूटिंग कर रहे हैं वो इस वक्त, तो
Calm
आपको
pose.
आवाज आ सकती है कभी.
Okay. Your favorite Kareena Kapoor film?
Key and Ka.
एक्चुअली
हाँ.
ये तो रिलीज नहीं हुई है. एक्चुअली आई स्टिल लव कभी खुशी कभी गम. आई सी इट ओनली फॉर हर एंड आई नो ऑल द डायलॉग्स.
He's blushing actually. Can you see
No,
that?
because I've done it on set. I used to say तुम्हें कोई हक नहीं बनता, तुम इतनी खूबसूरत हो.
Why said you're doing it all the time?
On yeah, even today I was doing it.
Arjun Kapoor, what would you like to steal from the following people? R. Balki.
Calmness,
Calmness. Kareena Kapoor.
patience.
Patience. Okay. Ranveer Singh.
The warmth that he has, the love that he's very shows his love ना. हम लोगों को दिखाना कई बार नहीं.
That's true. Shah Rukh Khan.
Energy है, just जबरा फैन हम लोग थक जाए देखते देखते यार. तो energy.
Alia Bhatt.
She's unaware ना, उसको वो एक you need that, like you have blinkers on, you're unaware of things. She's just discovering herself, that innocence I guess.
Fantastic. I think Arjun Kapoor has done quite well.
Thank you. मुझे मिलता है एक और headphone.
So now I'm sure that she's excellent at rapid fire.
I want to see.
You have to. Kareena Kapoor, best and worst thing about Arjun Kapoor.
Best and worst?
जी.
बोल दो शर्मा मत, हम एडिट में कटवा देंगे.
Worst thing? I don't know. There's nothing bad about Arjun. I don't find anything bad.
And what is the good thing about him?
good thing. There are a lot of good things. So I think he's a good person, and he's a good actor. So I like good actors.
Absolutely. Okay, your honest reaction, Kareena Kapoor, if Saif decides to become a stay-at-home hubby.
Well, I don't know. I think that it's fine. He's worked for 25 years. So we still have the funds, and I'll still continue to work.
All right. Okay. Sweetest thing done by Arjun for you?
क्या किया मैंने ऐसा?
ऐसे कुछ किया तो है नहीं. I think अभी करवाऊंगी promotions में कुछ.
No, but I'm
Now
the
that you've said.
But no, I used to be the first person to message you when any film trailer came out, poster came out.
That's there, but that's not the sweetest thing.
No, but no, yeah, but no, I was अभी क्या बोल सकता था?
Cook something for me, not on
But
screen.
I made omelette for you in the film, na? You have said no, it's too it's yellow. I want white. What could I do?
Okay, a film of yours that deserves a sequel.
My films do have a sequel. Golmaal has his
And Golmaal 3, तो I fell down laughing. मैं bed से गिर
maybe
गया.
a 4 now.
There's that scene where she abuses in some Arabic language. I fell down. I fell down laughing. I said मैंने वापस शुरू करके पिक्चर देखी फिर.
But abusing तो जब भी met में जो है, वो matchless है.
Yeah, she's good in so many films.
That's true. Okay, what will you do if you wake up as the following?
Oh,
Saif Ali Khan. What will you do if you wake up as Saif Ali Khan?
Cook for my wife.
Yeah, cook for my
Or
wife.
learn cooking, I'm sure.
Arjun Kapoor.
Arjun Kapoor. Chalo, at least then I'll know the list of girls, all his girlfriends. I'll go through that first.
Acha.
Barbad, reputation barbad.
Breaking news. Okay, Salman Khan.
I don't mind waking up as Salman Khan, yeah. He's the biggest star in the world according to me.
Right. Shah Rukh Khan.
Oh my god, I'll be tired because वो बहुत ज़्यादा काम करते हैं and I can't handle it.
Aamir Khan.
Aamir, my god. I don't know. Let's see. Because I myself, I'm totally in awe of Aamir. And Saif also knows that.
Right.
So he keeps fighting with me every time we fight. Also, he's like, "You think Aamir is a better actor than me?" So I'm like,
Fantastic. तो अर्जुन कपूर आपको मानना पड़ेगा. I think करीना ने बाजी मार दी. इसमें आप this is something that
इनसे मैं जिंदगी भर हारने को तैयार हूँ. कोई हर्ष नहीं.
वाह.
Let's take quickly a few questions from Facebook. Jasmine from Tunisia. Question to Kareena is, how could you be the man in the house? This is what Jasmine is asking from you.
Well, I think that it was not really that I had to be the man of the house. Yes, she's the earning member in the house, but I think that she's very, very feminine. She's the woman. She's the lady of the house also.
Right.
She's not done anything masculine apart from the fact that she has some ambition in her. And today I think a lot of women want to be out there, be heard, work, have their own individuality.
Ambition का कोई नहीं ना, सिर्फ मर्दों की हो सकती है. Ambition तो सबकी है.
बिल्कुल, absolutely. Jasmine has something similar once again for Arjun
Jasmine
as well.
तो टूनिशिया में पिक्चर कैसे देखती है ये तो बता पहले.
How could you be a great housewife
In real life?
In
the film? Yeah,
how could you be
it's the material. The material lends itself. You learn how to think like that. When you're excited to do a film, you become the character. मैं मारपीट करने वाला इंसान नहीं हूँ, पर इश्कज़ादे भी की थी जहाँ पे I'm a violent person. So that's how you consider yourself an actor, that you can evolve into many roles. I learned how to cook. I think that helped me feel comfortable within the character. That was a very important 2 weeks that I spent learning how to cook, because I got comfortable.
He looks convincing as a cook. You know, when he's cooking it, when you see the promo and apart from that, he's looking convincing.
I said he's a good actor. I like good actors.
Okay, this is Abhinay Badangi from Visakhapatnam to see Kareena back. So how did you
Back means where did you go?
Don't, I have no
He was your
idea.
itinerary of holidays.
I think so.
How did you came up selecting a new script? Because we rarely find a guy like Arjun Kapoor in this movie. And was this movie written for you?
Well, I don't know if the movie was
I
written
don't
for me.
understand the question.
But I'm glad that I said yes to this film, because I think I got an opportunity to work with Balki sir, who's got, I think, a great mind, somebody who's funny, quirky, interesting. And of course, Arjun and me, I think, make a great pair. So I think it's all worked out, and I'm glad that during the interval when I heard the narration, I said yes.
Fantastic. This is Shivam Sharma from Indore for Arjun Kapoor. In Key and Ka, a man becomes a housewife. According to you, is it possible a man could really do this in India?
ये वो करते हैं. Unfortunate बात है, ज़्यादा बात नहीं करते. It's suppressed. It's a bit unspoken. It's one of those taboo topics. कि अगर there are some men who are still discovering what they want to do or what gives them happiness, or if they're not passionate about the corporate jobs they leave, they decide to stay at home for a year or two while their wife continues working, so they can discover maybe they want to be creative, painting, artist, whatever. It exists. I've met writers who stay at home and write while their wives go out and work. तो ऐसा है लोग, इसीलिए ये film, see, films reflect society.
Absolutely, absolutely.
This is not something that we've created out of thin air. This happens. Just a character like Kabir has not been seen before, who's so happy about being a house husband. He's not trying to be a wife. He's a man who wants to be a homemaker. He's not saying मैं औरत की तरह घर चलाने जाता हूँ.
They're taking the promo literally, actually.
Which is fine, as long as they come and see the film and they realize कि मर्द भी ये कर सकते हैं और औरत भी ये कर सकती है. Basically, अगर आप चाहो और you want, your choices define you, and you are capable of doing anything and everything.
Absolutely. This is Suresh from Nepal. Do you really believe that, I think both of you can take it, do you really believe that society should accept such kind of story? I think what he's trying to say is that there should be more role reversals and we should not have stereotypes.
From Prakash's hometown, so we should answer this.
Suresh from
Raj
Nepal.
Biraj in Nepal.
Raj Biraj in Nepal.
Yeah. This is
हाँ यार,
Suresh Mukhia.
जरूरी है ना सुरेश जी, अगर सिनेमा देखने से आप इन्फ्लुएंस हो सको 1% भी, तो इट्स अ गुड थिंग. 1% ऑफ चेंज ऑल्सो इज बेटर देन 0% ऑफ चेंज. सो इट डजंट हैव टू बी दैट पीपल सिट डाउन एट होम. इट्स अबाउट यू रिस्पेक्ट what your wife does at home,
or your mother, or your wife,
your sister, how they run the house, and you stop considering वो घर पे बैठी रहती है, वो घर पे बैठती नहीं है, वो घर बनाती है.
क्या बात?
That is the relevant conversation to have.
Okay, this is Sabari Ganesh from Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. Do you guys have plans to promote the film down south?
That Babu has to decide.
No, I think that of course we would love to come. I don't know what the promotion plans are, but I think through interviews like yours, they can get to see our interviews and feel closer to the film and us.
Okay, but generally people want कि हमारी city में आए थे.
Of course, I wish like that. Then we would have to go all over India.
फिर तो यार
Because this movie, I
तीन
don't
महीने
think
ही करते बैठे.
it is not state specific. This is, I think it can be pan India, like because
The
ये तो
film?
कहीं हाँ, this can be
I think
anywhere.
the film is genuinely pan-India.
Right.
And I think that was the nice part about seeing the first trailer. People realized that's ये तो universal subject.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The title and the casting and the director being involved, everybody thought it will be quirky, niche. It's not niche. It's a very, 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 very simple, straightforward, family entertaining, clean, romantic comedy, which deals with a socially relevant topic. It is not कि हम socially relevant topic पे picture बना रहे हैं जिसमें थोड़ा सा ये सब.
And it should be entertaining, which it
I
looks
think
like.
it should be. That's why more
Which
people
it looks
see
like,
it.
हाँ, it should be entertaining. Okay, last question. This is Naveen Nissan from Malaysia. Is there any specific reason this movie is releasing on April's Fool's Day? This is interesting actually.
Sir, is there any particular reason, sir, Balki sir? Oh, he's gone out. What is the reason first?
Because of the song also, we have a song.
Foolish है
Foolish,
हमारा
हाँ.
गाना.
हाँ.
We are two fools in love in the film.
Right.
So it kind of made sense. और रिलीज डेट भी अच्छी है ना. अप्रैल हमेशा छुट्टी का महीना होता है, कॉलेजेस खत्म हो जाते हैं, तो आई थिंक इट्स अ नाइस स्टार्ट टू द फाइनेंशियल ईयर आल्सो ना. 31st March all the corporates.
Okay, so that's Kareena decided that.
हाँ. नहीं, it was
Marketing strategy.
Actually मैंने डेट सजेस्ट की थी. बाल्की सर मान गए. मैंने कहा था 1st April is a good date because T20 खत्म हो जाता है. Sunday is the final. After that it's over. And fan is coming on 15th. So we get 2 weeks, which is I think nice for a unique film like ours. We need the word of mouth and the appreciation to allow people to keep going to the theaters to watch. Sometimes a week is not enough for a film.
Absolutely.
You need a little bit more.
Great. Could you please briefly tell us your forthcoming ventures? You're doing half girlfriend.
I'm doing Half Girlfriend. That I'll start in May.
Right.
And that should be out next April. I mean, it is going to be out next April.
It is, yeah. It's already been announced.
Yeah, 28
Okay.
April.
What about Kareena Kapoor? What are you doing next?
In June, I'll be
back sitting here in interviews. will happen.
Urta Punjab, yeah. And that you've already completed quite
Yeah,
some time.
yeah.
But apart from that,
Nothing.
what is it that
I'm
you're doing?
very
next?
excited and very happy to not be doing anything, and when I
Right.
like something, I will do it.
Great. So, personally looking forward to Ki and Ka for sure. I don't say this on camera too often, but I really
Yeah,
love
yeah.
the promo.
Yeah, I know. You tweeted a lot of good stuff also.
अच्छा, you saw that?
I have my
ये
information.
सोशल मीडिया पे नहीं है, पर इन्हें पूरा मीडिया सोशली सब बता देता
अभी आमिर खान के बर्थडे पे ये सब डिस्कशन हो रहे थे कि कौन गॉसिप का सोर्स है बॉलीवुड में, तो काफी चर्चे थे वो।
काफी चर्चे थे और मेरा नाम आ
आपका
गया इन
नाम
लोग
भी
ने,
था,
मेरा
आपका
नाम
नाम-
मत डाल दो
आपका
because
नाम
इन लोग आई डोंट नो व्हाट दिस बॉयज बिटवीन करण, अर्जुन एंड रणबीर।
Karan, he said that he is the biggest.
बस
So,
चलो
मैं बच गया, चलो आगे बढ़ो।
so thank you very much and all the best wishes.
Thank
Thanks a
you,
lot.
thank you so much.
That's all we have from Bollywood Hungama. Keep on watching.